So how do we break that? How do we cure ourselves, in a sense, of this fear that takes over our life, that seems to permeate all of our thinking, that keeps us from living the kind of life that we really want to live, that keeps us from taking risks, from doing the things that we really want to do, from following our heart, from really listening to our hearts and our life's purpose? How do we remove fear so that we can do the things that we want to in life and experience the incredible abundance that each of us is capable of having in life, the joy that we're capable of having in life, the success that we're capable of having? How do we, because all of us have this ego, we all have this thought system, we can't really remove that. How do we operate with that without being tricked by it? It's not a problem that you experience fear. Fear is there for a reason. It's there to wake you up. Fear is like an alarm clock that goes off in the morning and says, it's time to go to work. Get out of bed. You don't leave your alarm clock on all day, do you? So you stay awake all day. Do you? Why do you have your alarm clock, Joe? Well, I'm awake now. I'm staying awake. I've got my alarm clock on. I'm just going around my alarm clock all day, so I stay awake. If I don't have this alarm clock on, I'm going to fall back to sleep. Sure, something ridiculous, right? It's totally absurd. But a lot of us do that with fear. Then what happens? You have to smoke more. You have to drink more. You have to eat more. You have to do whatever you were doing or find other alternatives and do them more in order to keep the fear down. The real addiction is the addiction to fear. So coping mechanisms, they give you temporary relief, but actually what they do is they really reinforce not only your addiction to whatever substance it might be or activity that you're addicted to, but they also reinforce the idea that fear comes from out there and not in here. You try to find the answer to your problem, your issue, your dating situation, your disease, your whatever your fear is. You think more information is going to be the answer. Something about trusting that. That's where every great invention, business idea, entrepreneurial success story, scientific breakthrough, everything came through a hunch. Someone trusting that hunch, having faith in something that they couldn't prove, that they didn't know was absolutely true, but they knew it in their heart. Or we might have a moment of glimpse where we think, oh, I'm just making a mountain out of a molehill here. All right. I'm just freaking myself out. I gotta just quit this. God, I wish I could quit thinking about this. How can I quit thinking about this? Oh, I know, I'll eat. Because we don't like feeling anxiety and stress. We don't like the discomfort, so we run to our coping mechanism. We kick in with worry, oh God, no, well, how can I prevent this from happening? What is there that I can do to stop this? What is there that I can do to make sure that this doesn't happen? This horrible thing that I imagine is going to happen. How do I stop that? The real, true root of fear is not recognizing who you really are. Because who you really are is a creator. Who you really are is a very powerful spiritual being that's able to create any experience moment to moment. It's the easiest thing in the world to forget. That you're already whole, that you're already lovable, that you're already complete, that you already have enough, that you are enough. We project our habitual thought system, our ego, onto poor, unsuspecting, innocent souls that come in our way. And we get our wrath. Because it really looks like they're being what our thoughts are telling us, doesn't it? When your mood drops, when you're unconscious, you don't know you're thinking. We are definitely living in times that are changing rapidly, changing at unprecedented levels of technological change. The information overload that each of us experiences through 24-hour cable news and the internet and through all these sources of information that are flooding our minds constantly. When you let your light shine of your being, if you fully live your full true self in this world, you don't diminish anybody, you inspire others to do the same. It is in your
living yourself out fully, that you give permission to others and inspire others to do the same. True leadership is someone who's not afraid to speak the truth, to act on their dreams, to accept abundance, to accept success. It inspires others to do that. It gives them courage. It shows the way. It shows the possibility. So by becoming fearless beings, we show the world the way to fearlessness.